Hello. Right, okay, so this one, no cars in this one. So what about the garage? Now, I'm sure a lot of you might know we've got a garage. You just accumulate all sorts of shit over the years. It goes everywhere, gets stacked on top of everything, and then you just end up with a big mess. So yeah, the goal of this one is to renovate the garage. All of this stuff here has to be moved out the way. I haven't got anywhere for it to go, so I'm going to have to do the garage in stages, in thirds basically. So I'm going to just move this side to the other side, make it all up, paint it, and then put everything that I want back. Right, so let's start moving this stuff. And there we go. This side of the garage is empty. That's a lot of work. Garage floor is absolutely piled up now with stuff, so that's good fun. Yeah, so that is it for the time being. Well, for me, for you'll see it shortly. I'm going to give it all a bit of a clean up and a paint. That's the first coat going on, just using Magnolia just as a base coat. We've got litres of it left over. It's not the final colour, but yeah, I was going to show you me painting the whole thing, but everybody knows how to paint, don't they? So I'm just going to do a blue Peter and show you the finished product. So there we have it. We've got the walls painted in white. Just got to let that dry now. Next up is to build a workbench. Now, on a workbench going in a big U around in this area, so I have plenty of worktop. Some of it will be taken up by the lathe, and I want a big metal section for welding. Right, steel's here, so let's get it cut and drilled to fit along the walls. Yeah, right, let's get on with it. So there we have all the steel pieces in. Using a laser level. I don't know if you can see it on there or not, but yeah, I got them all in now, all around these walls. So we've got the first part of the frame in, just some box section in. You see the leg down there, so that's in there. I tried my best to make it as level as possible. I think it's come out pretty well. So yeah, there will be some bits to fill in to support the worktop, but I'll do that afterwards. The next part is to go from sort of here and along. So this is the frame as it stands, all tacked weld together, comes along and around the corner. So yeah, that's the frame. I just need to now fully weld it, so I'm gonna have a lot of time with this thing. Let's see how it holds up. Right, okay, so that's the workbench done as far as I can go for the time being. Obviously I need to worktop, but there's a bit more to finish off before I can do that. So now we come to this side of the garage. Now I just need to finish off this workbench. It comes to the pillar. I don't know if you can see, there's a pillar here. And I can't finish it because these filing cabinets are in the way. Now I can't move these filing cabinets because the floor, let's have a show you, it's obviously completely stacked up. So to make room for this to move, this is going to move. Now I've emptied all of the drawers out of here, and well, you can see some of it's all across the top. I am going to cut it down and fit it in this hole here. With this cabinet then out of the way, I'll be able to move this one along and finish the worktop. So I'm going to just chop the top off. Yeah, and hopefully it will slide straight in. So that's the next little step before I can continue with this last little section of bench. So there we go, they're all bolted in there now. Well, not bolted in, but just yeah, just in there, just a bit of wood on the top, just a bit of structure back into it. Right, let's get this lot moved out of the way and finish off this bench. So the next step is to get a worktop on. Now I'm using some 9x2 timber, and I'm just gonna screw it on. I'm just gonna pop some holes in here and screw up from the underside into the wood, and then maybe a little bit of bracing in between the wood to tie it together. Nothing too complicated, just a couple of little tags on here for to allow me to put the worktop on that goes across. So yeah, let's get this wood on now and get this worktop all finished. So there we have it, we got a worktop mostly made up. This is how it stands. So all the worktops are all in, secure all the way around. So yeah, underneath all I've done basically is a couple of bracings to hold the wood together and then drilled through the metalwork to hold it down on top. Just a couple of finishing touches to do there, but I haven't got the tools for that yet. So yeah, there we go. That is the worktop mostly all complete. I can't wait to start working on it. So there we have it, a completed workbench. All the sides have been filled in and it's all done. Well, I say all done, it's 99% done. I'm going to fix in the legs to the floor. But before I do that, I'm going to put some weight on the top to be able to make sure they're fixed firmly to the floor. So yeah, that is it. You can't get to see it hopefully in most of the shot. But yeah, all the way around. Right, so slight change of plans. I think I'm going to leave it there for this video. It's probably taken me about a month to get to this stage, just because of how awkward it is to work around and time to work on it. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you think. See if you would have done it any different. Just let me know in the comments. And yeah, tune in for the next video, and I will show you what I've done with the rest of it.